Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. We've got the Kansas Jayhawks and Arizona.
This is what we've been waiting for all tournament long. All the buzzer beaters, all the upsets. They've all been leading to this. One of these teams are going to have their moment in the sun, as they'll put it all on the line here tonight.
And you know, that pressure will be getting to them at some point. This is the biggest stage that they will have ever performed on. And if any of them somehow maybe hit their stride or that big shot, they will be campus legends for many years to come.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Duncan is out there with Lee, and it's Calderon in at the 3, the small forward. Prez dishes to Ford. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
When there's a wide open man, Prez finds him.
Lee with the ball. Duncan outside. And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks able to keep the ball here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Stolen by Lewis. And now the fast break. Prez with the ball. Mitchell's shot is good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Arizona on D, 4-point game. And here is Lee. Kicks it to Calderon. Good on the three-point shot. Calderon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, anytime there's a title on the line in the game, you know players on both sides are coming out and going hard, 100 miles an hour early on. They just need to make sure they don't play ahead of themselves and drive ahead of their headlights.
And I think one guy to watch will be Prez. If he starts to force things early or maybe be too aggressive, it could spell trouble for his team. The team goes as Prez goes, and if he can play hard and smart, they're going to be tough to beat.
And so here's Kansas. Arizona getting their last shot to go. Here's Terry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Yeah, early on we're seeing a lot of grit and determination. Grit and grind, we call it. And what we're seeing out of him early on.
He hands it from downtown. And you can see it in Prez's eyes. There is no way he's missing that three.
And when he wants to hit from deep, it's almost as if he wills it in if you let him.
Calderon kicks to Terry. The shot's good on the assist by Calderon. Terry's got his second basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
And Arizona with some changes. Ewing comes in for Mitchell, and it's Cunningham in for Alabaster. Kansas on D. trailing by 2.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Almost, but it rolls out.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Lewis passes to Cunningham. Here's Prez, and he's good on the 3-ball. Prez has got 6.
Terrific stroke from outside by Prez. Always ready to lock and load.
Gaines dishes to Lee. The shot comes out, so Arizona will take it the other way.
And what a journey it has been for this whole team to make it to the title game. Probably means the most to Prez. Remember, lost his father at a young age and has found solace in the game of basketball and what has been a very difficult time for this young man.
And, you know, regardless of what happens here in the championship game, a tip of the hat to Prez is warranted. I mean, he's carried himself in a fabulous way all year and worked to honor the memory of his fallen father by his performance and conduct.
And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And guys, this was just the kind of first half that Prez and his team wanted. They've still got plenty of work to do, a long way to go, but certainly in control of the game here.
And how they come out after the break might be the deciding factor in this game. If they can hold off and protect their lead, they might be in cruise control all the way to the title.
Prez in at point guard. He's out there with Alabaster, and it's Mitchell in at the 4-man position. And for Kansas, they've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the power forward position. Prez with the bucket.
And most folks assume that Prez will be a one-and-done player. I mean, it makes sense given where many feel he'd be drafted, but there is talk about him perhaps staying on longer than one season. I always think that's a personal call, and I hope Prez does what's best for him.
And I don't know if that is just wishful thinking from fans and boosters or if it holds any water at all, but the fact of the matter is Prez will do what he feels is right for his situation, and you know what? I just hope he takes everything into consideration and makes the right decision.
The Jayhawks have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. Roberts has checked in for Mitchell. And Gaines drops them both. Arizona leading by 12. Now here's Prez. He's got 9. Roberts. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And Arizona making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. Arizona shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Now Lee. They set the screen. Feeds it to Calderon. Ford with the steal. Out to the wing. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And Arizona leads by 17. Now here's Lee. He's tightly guarded. Duncan outside. Down low. The turnaround jumper. It's hauled in by Arizona.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's deflected. Lee left side. The dish to Terry. And it's Terry again missing. Arizona leading by 17. Here's Ford. Another three for Arizona.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gaines kicks to Lee. Terry outside. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them and sour.
There's the feed to Prez. To the paint. Shot by Roberts, no good.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Prez. He's covered by Daniels. Prez kicks to Roberts. Here's Goodwin to the left side wing. Prez. And the three off target. Prez in at shooting guard. Cunningham is out there with Ewing. Then it's Goodwin, and it's Roberts in at the 5.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Arizona leading by 16. Goodwin with it. Pass to Prez. The screen from Ewing. Prez passes to Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
And Prez just threading the needle once again. A real nuisance to deal with in pick and roll sets.
Timeout called by Kansas.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Here is Gaines. Lewis covering. Here's Duncan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That was a half-hearted pick, and he was just going through the motions on that possession, and now it ends up costing him. And with the way the score is at this point, I think we can officially call the game. What a special moment it is for Prez to win a collegiate championship and lead his team to the top of the mountain.
And, you know, there was a lot of hype for Prez when he signed his letter of intent for this school, and he's met every expectation with this win. He'll most certainly go down as a legend for his school, and what a special year it was for his team and the journey they went on together.
Lee kicks to Duncan. Pass to Gaines. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Arizona.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
I can't believe I'm about to go pro. Think about it. Just yesterday, you were doing biology projects.
That's right. You didn't believe I could get it done on time.
I feel so bad about that, but you pulled through.
Of course I did. It's crazy how long ago that feels. You ever feel like everything's changing and you have to adapt so quick all the time?
Yeah, but some things don't have to change.
I guess you're right. I mean, Coach Falls is backing me up. My mom.
And me? I'm backing you up, I think.
Nah. You got it all wrong, Al. I'm backing you up.
Ah, okay. So you're my Scottie Pippen?
I like to think of myself as your James Worthy.
You're gonna do great, babe.
I'm glad you're here with me. Whoa, you see that?
Make a wish.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, so where do they have you now?
Oh man, I can't even keep track anymore.
Well, look, I did my part. I was getting you open looks all season. And don't forget me next time you get an award. Grant is solely responsible for my basketball success.
Look, man, I won't even have to do all that. You're gonna be up there with me.
Man, maybe, but I'll probably be in Europe somewhere next year.
Whoa, Europe, man. Look, I can't see that there's possibly 30 guards in the NBA who are better than you.
Maybe not, man, but we'll see how it goes.
Nah, I'm serious.
Prez, don't worry about me, all right? We'll link up, man. Anytime you want to log on the sticks and lose a game or two, I'll be there. But no, seriously, I'm good, man. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate that, man. That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah.
Look, let me practice my my speech. I got to thank the person who is responsible for most of the points that I've scored this year. My homie and the person that I always beat in video games, Grant Alabaster. Any words, Grant?
You know, I feel like T.O. right now. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate.
All right, man. Enough. Yeah. You won't have. Are you really gonna cry when we're up there?
I'm really getting a little emotional right now.
Okay.
Let's finish the game.
Yeah, let's do it. Are you crying because I'm beating you? Sup, coach?
Hey, the big man on campus.
Yes,
Grab
sir.
that basketball and bring it over and make yourself useful.
All right.
Oh, so you do remember how to pass the ball.
I never forgot how to pass. They just keep asking me to shoot. So
Good
what's
to
the
see
man
you.
to do? You too.
Mr. President, huh? That got out of hand pretty quick.
Well, it's a catchy name. What can I say?
Hey, look, if you want to hang around, I got the sixth graders coming in here in a minute.
Remember coming in here every Saturday? You know, you were hard on me even then.
I only know one way, and that's how I work.
And that's why I'm here. Look, I can't talk to my college coaches, and I trust you more anyway, but I need to get ready. Pre-draft camps are coming up, and then summer league, and then, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, you help out today, and then we'll get to work.
Get to work like today?
Yeah, like as soon as they leave.
All right.
Is there any better time?
No, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you get ready and stay ready, you ain't got to get ready when somebody call you to get ready.
I like it.
And you know what? Be careful, because one of these kids coming in here could dethrone you in the next 10 years.
I don't know about that.
Spread out those cones for the dribble drills.
Where you want them?
On the ground, on either side of the paint, same way we've been doing for the last 10 years.
All right. I didn't know if you had a new drill or if it's the same old drills or what.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it.
I know, that's your style. Hello?
Hello? Is this the president of basketball?
Yeah, I guess this is Prez. Who is this?
Okay, thank you. Please hold for Mike Krzyzewski.
Excuse me, who did you say? Hello?
Hello, is this Prez?
Yeah, this is Prez. Is this Coach K?
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm calling.
Yeah, I am. It's not that often that you get a call out of the blue from someone like you, so yeah.
Well, I have a very good reason for calling, I can assure you. On behalf of USA Basketball, I'd like to officially invite you to be a team.
Yeah, that's great. Wow. Yes. Amazing.
You were absolutely terrific this season in college, and we think you'd be a great addition to our team.
Wow, that is an unbelievable offer. I don't know what to say.
So, does that mean you accept?
100%. Yeah, I mean, I've always dreamed of, representing my country in a way like this, so I'm in.
That's amazing. We'll get you some additional details shortly, and I'm really looking forward to coaching you at our next mini camp this summer.
All right, Coach.
See you this summer, Prez.
All right, see you. Coach K, USA, USA, USA. Oh, I gotta call my mom.
Well, guys, a lot of heads were turned when Prez was named to the Team USA roster. Most figured he would just warm the bench and gain valuable experience before his rookie season. But he's impressed during the camps, and he could be on his way to securing minutes during the tournament. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the experience Prez Greg is getting on this team is invaluable.
And getting a chance to learn and practice, Kevin, with the elite of the game, the fact that he might see the floor is just icing on the cake.
And so off the tip. Look now for Team USA. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Cousins, while George comes in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for Klay Thompson.
And this tournament has shown the world just how far Australian basketball has come. A lot of great players on this team, and almost all of them playing for NBA teams.
Well, over the past few decades, basketball has really exploded in Australia. And they're seeing what could be the start of a golden era for their national team.
And here's Exum following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. There's the three. Exum's shot is off. Team USA leading by 13 on the wing, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
And Paul George, as we've seen, back with the U.S. team, and great to see, undaunted by his injury in a national team scrimmage a few years back. And that compound fracture, one of the more gruesome injuries we've ever seen. But George is one of the world's best players. This is certainly where he belongs.
Anthony's checked in for Team USA. Butler comes in for Irving. Prez with the ball. Well, it's been a bit of a tradition to take one exceptional college player on the U.S. team and on their roster. This cycle, it's Prez's turn.
And it's happened before. Remember Christian Laettner and the Brow and just how those two were special in college. The same can be said for Prez. Plus, he'll get a chance to test himself on the international stage.
And here's Exum following Prez's three. Dellavedova kicks to Exum. Pass to Baines. 4 on the shot clock. They need this, and it's Dellavedova missing. And that injury that George suffered jump-started the conversation about balancing players' wishes to represent their country with the interests of their NBA teams.
Yeah, and listen, it cost him an entire season. It really set back a Pacers team that was among the best in the East. A tough pill to swallow, no doubt, if you're an NBA team owner. But players will play one way or the other. It's all about trying to just limit the risk and that wear and tear, which is a concern.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Team USA.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And on the international stage like this, it is always amazing to see the best and brightest of the United States come together. So many teams represented here today.
And the saying is country before club. And as much as all these stars like to battle it out in the NBA, they all have one goal when playing in the red, white, and blue. An incredible collection of talent for sure, and one mission in mind: win it.
And here is Prez after Dante Exum hitting the three. Prez passes to Carmelo. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Super focus from Prez. Outstanding awareness to spot the open man.
Australia trails by 18. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Baines, guarded by Jordan.
And the struggles continue, guys, and really it's about those turnovers. They've been the culprit.
Yeah, 5 already, Greg, and they've just been too casual, too much profiling out there to start the game.
Anthony kicks to Prez. Anthony with the screen on Martin. Prez dishes to Carmelo. And it's Anthony with the jam.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put...
He got it! Wow! He caught it!
My goodness!
Oh, beats the buzzer from way down court. These fans are...
Welcome back, everyone. International basketball at its finest. Already one quarter in the books. USA versus Australia. A lot of talent on both of these teams. Team swap here for Team USA. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
And you have to be impressed with the balance that the Australian team has. Defenders and scorers from top to bottom. It's a big part of why they have been so successful here in the tournament.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the Australians have put together a team that works extremely well with each other and have played unselfish basketball the whole way. I mean, they're definitely more than the sum of their parts on paper, and I'd say kudos to the Australian Federation for putting this group together.
Bogut kicks to Mills. It's stolen by Prez. In the corner, Irving with it. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his third rebound on the night. Dellavedova, that's good. Dellavedova's got his first basket.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
1:33 left in the first half. Mills with the steal. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first. You know, Patty Mills is the go-to scorer for this Australian team. Back in 2012 in London, he was the leading overall scorer for any country.
Well, when the U.S. picks players from the NBA, it just isn't about taking the best player at each position. They look at much more than that to assemble the best team that they can.
Yeah, and that's a great point because this is not an all-star team, although many of these players are all-star. There's a difference. Really, they're looking for players that can impact the game without the ball, make others around them better, and are suited for the international style of play.
And Team USA making a change here. Cousins is checked in. Screen by Cousins. Prez kicks to Irving. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And terrific passing by Prez. So skilled at moving the ball around the floor.
And Kyrie Irving has played some of his best basketball in international play. What a run for him in 2014 en route to the gold medal.
And how about being the MVP of the tournament? I mean, he shot the lights out, over 60% from range, and has the tendency, I think, to just kind of rise to the occasion.
And he gets the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Goes up from the top of the key, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Team USA ahead. Oh. And we are teams changing it up here. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Hey guys, this is something that happens at every international gathering. It's fun to see so many of the U.S. and Australian players going head-to-head, even though they're on the same NBA team.
Yeah, and they've played against each other before in practice, but in competition, where a title is on the line, you better believe it'll be a no-holds-barred affair.
They set the pick. Dellavedova with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Now here is Dellavedova. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Exum. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
To the paint, and stolen by Jordan. Left side, George. Inside. They get a hand on it. Anthony, the pass to Prez. There's a screen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And perhaps the biggest strength of this Australian team, their passing ability. Everyone at every position has a great sense of how to move the ball around.
Yeah, when you have guys like Bogut, Ingles, who all have size that can keep the ball moving around when it's not in the hands of a guard, I mean, that's a fun, enjoyable style of basketball to watch.
Australia making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Anderson, a screen on Butler. Here's Exum. And again, unable to change momentum here. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Dellavedova with the ball. Now guarded by Prez. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Australia will keep it. Joe Ingles is checked in for Australia.
Joe Ingles.
Here's Dellavedova. Tipped away. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Team USA grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Prez. Basket good. Prez has got 7 now in this quarter.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. And if you're just tuning in, we've got the USA and Australia teams on the floor and ready to get going here for quarter number. Look now for Team USA. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Butler comes in for Thompson. And Prez is subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
What is amazing to me about this U.S. team is that on every NBA team, all these players are the guy. Yet here for the U.S. team, each player has no qualms or hesitation to put their egos aside and play a minor role if needed.
Well, you know all of these guys, Greg, are great competitors, and they know that... Wow! Are you... Oh, my goodness.
Whoa, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Bogut. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Here's Prez. It's good.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first
Welcome to the NBA, gentlemen.
Can't believe we made it, man.
Yep. All right, so practice tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. I'm just joking. Enjoy the off season. But get ready to hit it hard in the fall.
We will be.
Yo, Prez, we got a jet.
Okay.
Things to do.
Who's this? See you guys. Oh, that's my agent. Just talking to some shoe companies.
Already?
Yep.
Good stuff, man.
Thanks.
Crushed it.
I appreciate it.
When you're hot, right?
Maybe we'll hit the gym.
All right. All right, so this is our trainer and your trainer, Xavier Cross.
Mr. Cross, it's nice to meet you.
Can't wait to work with you.
Xavier really is the best, and it's his job to make sure that you're healthy through the whole season, so do not be shy about reaching out to him.
100%. Anything doesn't feel right or you feel off, just call me. Don't be a tough guy about these things.
Even if I'm sick, have the flu, something like that?
Anything. How do you think Michael Jordan got through his flu game? The trainers were right there.
Yeah, see, we got everything covered. So all you need to worry about is putting the ball in the hoop.
Well, that's what I do.
All right, good. All right, we got more stuff to check out.
All right, see you soon.
I'm going to be back because I've got this, you know the tweak thing I did to my neck?
Yeah, it's chronic. We'll take care of that.
It's chronic. That sounds good. All right, let's go. It's fine.
Medical term.
It'll be fine.
See you, Coach.
Anybody wants a piece?
Guess the crown is heavy. Anyway, appreciate it, guys. I'll see you soon. Whew. Didn't know I was signing up for an entourage when I got drafted. I mean, it's annoying, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, Mr. President. All right, see you around next.
All right, buddy.
I mean, I can't shake these reporters.
Don't worry about that. Keep an eye on your teammates. Those are the guys that'll hold you up.
Hope so.
I know so.
All right, man.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Denver, I just got picked up.
Denver. Oh, what's up? I heard you were coming through. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, man. Everybody knows you, man. President.
Prez.
Yeah.
Even you know the nickname, huh?
It's a catchy name.
I guess so. So, where you from?
Seattle.
Denver from
Seattle. Good one. Like, everyone has said that one already.
Okay, so first time I met you.
That's what you. What system you play on?
What system? Any system you want to get beat on. That's the system I play on.
Okay, Fred. Listen, bruh. This right here, this is you right now. I can see it. This is all you. But 2K, any system,